The autumn campaign ended with a convincing victory for Ukraine and the winter campaign began. As one of the Kremlin propagandists gloomily said, in general, not in our favor. Yes, not in yours. The good news, Kherson has been liberated. Almost all of Kharkiv region is liberated. Left bank under the fire control of the Afu, reaching almost to the Crimean Isthmus. The advance of Russian troops on the Donbas is minimal, actually counts tens of meters. The Black Sea Fleet of Rossi is almost inactive, hiding in bases, partially relocated to Novorossiysk. He was unable to send reinforcements as the Turkish side prevented the Pacific Fleet from crossing the straits. Arms deliveries to Ukraine are going on, the aid does not stop, the army is saturated with Western weapons, the HIMARS and their analogues alone are already 50 units. 100 would have been much better, but it's also very, very good. Ukrainian air defense shoots down more and more Iranian Shahd's drones, the last flight of which was recorded 2 weeks ago. Most likely they have temporarily run out on the Russian side. Despite the change of governments in Europe, the trend does not change, to help until victory. The United States has already transferred more than $21 billion in aid. This is military aid to Israel in about 5 years. Volumes will grow, and however cynical this may sound, it is profitable for the US, the military-industrial complex is overflowing with orders. Ukraine, too, has something to fight with. Russia's military power is completely nullified. They have no prospect of winning, even locally. From the bad, Kherson is already under fire, but this was quite predictable. Ukraine's infrastructure has been severely damaged, winter has arrived and it will be hard. Especially in the frontline areas, where it is not always possible to restore the infrastructure before new Russian missile or artillery arrivals. On the Bakhmut direction, fighting is exceptionally heavy, the Russian army comes in waves, do not have time to calm one, climb another. The tactics are terrible, but they work, the Ukrainians' offensive first slowed down, and now it has stopped altogether. The Afu also suffers losses, there are no such large-scale wars without them, there are cases of psychological breakdowns, but this is common practice in any war. The battles line of Severodonetsk-Bakhmut became the most legendary and crucial for this war, but this is the theme for a separate video. It is difficult to say what will happen in winter, but the Afu is in a better position. Things are much better with supplies, the Allies are actively supplying winter uniforms and equipment. Mobility is high, the ground will freeze up and it will be possible to advance until spring, when the dirt roads will become impassable or difficult to pass as a result of melting snow. Russians will have mass illnesses and frostbite now. Let's see, things are going pretty well, though not as fast as we would like. Further events will depend on the supply of allies, the weather, and the Knights of the Winter Crusade.